Alright, let's get this video rolling. Today is the 20th of May 2026, and I want to preface this by apologizing for not uploading last Saturday. In turn, I'm going to be uploading 2 videos this Saturday. Last week I had a bit more than I could chew. I went to the swimming pool with my little brother. I don't know how to swim, he doesn't know how to swim, and I was watching him taking classes and I was mimicking him in the pool. And then I ramped up my work on skimming and summarizing the Urban Encyclopedia. This has been a project that I started a couple of months ago. I kind of gave up on it, and I'm kind of doing it again recently. And the third thing I was working on was the production of space. Let me show you. So here's what my first video looks like. I know, it doesn't have a title, doesn't even have a description, and it only says episode 1. There's not a lot of things established, and this video is private, so you can't watch it yet. But I'm most worried about the thumbnail. To change the thumbnail, you have to get your YouTube account verified using a phone number, and I already used my phone number twice. I have 4 channels in total, and only 2 of them are verified. So I don't know what I'm going to do with the other channels. I'm a little worried about that. But let's move on. So here's what I want to do on Saturday Fiend moving forward. You see this dude right here? That's Thanos from Avengers Infinity War and the Endgame, right? And during the Infinity War, he went to all these places and all these franchises in the Marvel Cinematic Universe to get Infinity Stones and become this omnipotent, godlike being that could kill off half the universe in a snap. Me personally, I want to run a gauntlet as well. I want to acquire stones. These, in my analogy, they would be skills and softwares to master so that I could get a gauntlet and I could become an omnipotent content creator. And that's my goal. So here's the software gauntlet, the gauntlet that I'm going to acquire as I hone my skills in different softwares and different apps. And let me go over them one by one. So first, we have this Mind Stone, right? The one that Thanos ripped out of Vision's head. I thought that Krita was the most fitting app for this. Krita is the app that I've been using for the past probably at least half a year to make these types of explainer whiteboard videos, write down thoughts, and do math and take notes. I'm basically using Krita as a slideshow and think I'm going to continue using Krita as a way to make videos. But more importantly, I want to learn how to draw. I want to draw anime characters and such. So this is where a lot of my mind is going to right now, and it's been on the back burner of my creative endeavors for years. So that's my Mind Stone. The next one is the Soul Stone. I couldn't really find any other apps that quite fit the essence of the Soul Stone, so I used the process of elimination to basically find some placeholder. And for me, that would be GIMP and other photo editing apps. This is where I'm going to make thumbnails for YouTube videos, edit images and add them into Krita. I'm probably going to use them in other apps as well. So this is kind of the soul. Bad analogy. Let's move on. So here's the Reality Stone. It's Blender. And I think this fits in pretty well. I can make animations, motion graphics, models, and I can use them in all these other softwares that I'm going to exercise as a content creator. For the past 8-ish years, I've been using Blender to make simple images and renders, but I want to move past that. More sophisticated motion graphics, learn how to rig to make architectural renders of buildings and things like that. And I know Blender is very versatile and very good at anything 3D, so that's the Reality Stone. Moving on to the Space Stone, it's QGIS. You may have never heard of GIS softwares. They stand for Geographic Information Systems, a kind of digital mapping. QGIS is known to be one of the biggest open source GIS softwares out there, and I want to master this software in specific so that I could better visualize urban explainer videos, to make maps, and possibly become an urban planner at some point. I think that QGIS is a good place to start. Moving on to the Power Stone, I grouped these two together as coding. Roblox Studio would be Lua, and for VS Code, I was thinking of backend Python. The reason I want to do Roblox Studio is to make games and do developing at the production of space. For VS Code, I want to supercharge all of these other apps because many of them has a module to import plugins and they run on Python. I'm going to learn programming at some point in time so that I could work on other apps and make plugins and add-ons to make my content creator experience more streamlined. And now for the final stone. It's DaVinci Resolve. I think this is pretty fitting as well. I've been video editing for quite a while now, and I think I want to move my DaVinci Resolve experience to the next step. I'm going to buy the studio version of it. I'm going to look up more tutorials. I'm going to actually read through the manual, probably for all of these apps as well, so that I could actually make coherent narrative videos that people actually want to watch. Here's the other thing. All of these apps are free to a certain extent. And that's my appeal of the Software Gauntlet. It's to invite everyone to try different softwares and skills, to pick up different things and master them over the course of years. I'm personally going to hone these 6 skills so that I could become the best content creator I could possibly be. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Thanks for watching. I'm sure I'm going to upload another one right after this. So if you're bored, feel free to click that one. See ya.